Well then, y'all, that's all for homeroom. Who's the first booty? That's on duty. Welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings, everybody. How's everybody doing? In the last one, we got this whole storm situation under control. Meanwhile, the twinsy little girls came to live at our dorm, and they found out that we stole the plane or the glider from the ski when they were trying to get rid of it to give to the museum. And then we went to the freaking new Presidente, and we were like, "Hey, can we make a club again?" She's like, "Maybe, but first you gotta be a club." And she's like, "All right." So now here we are. Do you like my explanation recap? That's as good as I can come up with. So yeah, let's keep going. It's a day. We're doing the duty. I don't know what duty we're talking about. This is where I left off last time. So let's do the do. Oh, okay. Oh, this must be the first year classroom or whatever. Oh, I see. They're trying to get these girls to join their clubs. Oh god. Starting off strong with a yawn. Pretty impressive. Anyway, as I say, these girls they don't belong to a club yet. Apparently they're being recruited heavily by all the other clubs, and they don't want to join none of them. You already know which club they gonna join. Anyway. That sounds kind of shitty. I mean, did I say that out loud? So? No thanks. Don't give in to peer pressure, fucker. Hell yeah, free tofu. Oh. Oh god, not Chinese spicy food. Give in to the temptation. Receive my feminine wiles and let them entrance you. Yeah, fuck your Karuta. We ain't playing that shit. Yeah, she don't give a shit about your goddamn Kurata. She don't want to play your stupid games. Gotta learn when to say no. Because if you don't say no, you'll fall for anything. Sure you are. That's what they all say. Oops. Whatever. We got the point. You already know. Come on. No reason. Just admit it. You want to be in the soaring club or the circle or whatever the hell we are these days.
やめた方がいいよ姉さん。ソアリング同好会は部活じゃない。部員だって少ないみたいだし、めんどくさい先生に睨まれたりもして悪いことずくめ。
Who gives a F? Fuck that teacher.
だからみんな入らない、近づかない。大体あんな奴らの仲間になんて。
よくご存知だね、夜ちゃん。
まあね。
Well, it's because I'm smart. Okay, I pay attention, I listen, I retain things.
じゃあ活動場所も知ってる？
それは知らない。というか人が止めてるのにスルーなのね、姉さんは。
Sorry, I didn't know she was gonna be talking already. Probably should drink that water with my other hand.
でも姉さんがそんなにお熱なんてほんと珍しいよね。
You just jealous because you ain't passionate about shit, smart girl.
私の心の清涼剤、愛しき姉さんを奪う悪い奴らめ。絶対に許さないんだから。
You light up my life.
夜ちゃん？
ほんと私が励ましてもどうってことなかったのに、なんで急に元気になっちゃうかな。最近ずーっと微妙な塩梅だったじゃない姉さん。なのにさ、どうして
どうしてって言われても。
あの寮に来てから目とかランランしちゃって元気になって。そりゃ私も嬉しいけどそれ以上に悔しいし。
I liked it better when you were a Debbie Downer.
夜ちゃん？
Oh? Oh.
盗んだんじゃないわ。返してもらったのよ。だってあれは私たちのものなんですもの。
だからってな、もうちょいやり方ってもんが。
What are you talking about? Didn't we use to play pranks with Anchan in the past? Oh, this is where we actually had this conversation last time, but apparently the little girls are going to show up in the middle of it?
やったよね。で、怒られたよね。
俺はお前らと違って真人間なんだ。
Lies! I think I said that exact thing.
声かけないの？
いや、楽しそうだったから。
楽しそうだったから声かけないってのもよくわからないけど。
私なんかが入っちゃうと迷惑じゃない。コミュニティ乱しちゃうだけだよ。
You don't know that.
姉さん、中途半端な遠慮がちょっとうざい。
Just go say hi.
そんなんでソアリング同好会がどうのなんて。
Yeah, if you want to join, you gotta jump in, you know what I'm saying?
だって
話しかけたいなら話しかければいいのに。それでソアリング同好
I
会
mean,
が
that's
ど
the
こに
only way,
活動さ
right?
れてるか
If
聞
you want to
け
get
ば一発だ
the
けじ
answer
ゃな
to
い
your
の。
question, you gotta talk to the heart of the matter, meaning the peeps that you're trying to do the activities with.
それはそうなんだけど。
ほんと姉さんはいつだって他人優先よね。自己中な私と違って心配になるくらい。ま、それが姉さんのいいとこだとは思うけど。
別に他人優先ってわけでもないよ。それに私も自己中だし、いきなり引っ越したいって言ったのも私だし。
That's true, but something tells me that you were thinking of somebody else when you were doing that.
それで夜ちゃん巻き込んじゃったし。
私に関して言うなら勝手についてきただけだけどね。
Yeah, you didn't make me, but you
姉さん
probably
心
knew
配
she
だった
would
から。
go.
ほら、やっぱり迷惑かけてるよ。
そうだ、もっと迷惑かけるつもりでおじいちゃんにグライダー買ってって頼んでみたら。あ
There
れ
you
くらい
go.
だったら買ってくれるか
Just
な。
have Grandpa buy you one. Should be easy enough.
違うんだもん。買いたいわけじゃないもん。そうじゃなくて、あれを自分の手で作る？飛ぶ？なんだろう。うまく言えないけど、ああいうものに私も向かいたいというか。
夢ね。私にはわからない感性。くだらないお遊びとしか思えない。でも姉さんらしいや。
Well then. What a conversation. I totally liked listening to that. Did you like my complete silence while that was happening? Alright, what are we resolving? On the way home, we were discussing the conditions that Akari-san had listed. Oh, those ones. The easiest one to clear should be getting enough members. Agatha, do you have anyone in mind?
なくはないけど、しのちゃんとか興味あるみたいだし。葵はどうなの?
The same. I haven't found anyone who would seriously want to join. The visibility of the Soaring Club has risen compared to the time when Amane-senpai was the sole member, but the number of people interested in our activities has also increased. On the other hand, the rumor that getting involved will have an eye on you is also spreading. That prevents people from joining. Katori, how about you? Katori atop her wheelchair was hanging her head in deep in thought. Her expression seemed slightly gloomy.
どうしたの、小鳥? 私ね、新入部員入れたくない。
Yeah, she just wants it to be, you know, just the three of us. She likes it the way it is. Whoa, what's this all of a sudden?
だってその誰かは私たちがどんな思いで。
Yeah, but that's why you impose your will upon them. Show them why they want to do it and give them feelings. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that sounds like what happened to Amane-senpai, so... Anyway.
モーニンググローリーに憧れる気持ちも、おまねちゃんとイスカのことも。
Or about the day when we had almost reached it, right? Agatha and I also had a similar kind of expression as Katori. We had mixed feelings about having new members to join. We were trying to become a club, so I knew this was a contradiction. But we still couldn't come to a clean decision that easily.
あまねちゃん。
We need Amane-san back!
さあ、相変わらずなんじゃない?
Yeah, dude, same thing she tries to do every day. Take over the world, baby! Amane-senpai was working at her father's laboratory now. We sometimes text her, but the replies either don't come or they come really late. It's obvious that she's a poor correspondent. It's likely that she doesn't even notice most of the incoming messages. Sometimes she replies to several texts all at once, so the content of the message is hard to understand. She's certainly sitting in her seat at the research lab, working on something all day long. Is she eating properly, I wonder? I felt nostalgic, but when I recalled how that beautiful person was spoiling her image with her way of eating. We'd only spent about 2 months together, but that time still was very special to us.
あまねちゃんにとってグライダーはもう過去のものになっちゃったのかな?
Watch, next time we see her, she's gonna have like 10 gliders built. Katori's mutter made us all feel kind of lonely. Well, when she's concentrating on something, she loses sight of everything else around her.
きっとそのうちすごい発明品を作って世の中をあっと言わせちゃうんじゃない?
I do. Perhaps Senpai's inventions were already all over the place, but we just haven't noticed them. She's not the type to boast about her own achievements. Which is why, even if that happened, she wouldn't do something like sending a text to brag about it. We'd like her to send us something, though.
また飛ばないとね。
I agree.
それであまねちゃんに見てほしい。
Right. In order to do that, there were many hurdles for us to overcome. One of those was finding new club members. Well, then let's do it! Twins! Would you like to join? Of course they would, or at least the one does.
ここのパーツは学校の機材で作れるんだよ。だから昼休みにでも忍び込んで。問題は主翼よね。
Yeah, there's no way we can make them without a spacious place.
時間もかかるから、あんちゃんとこの工場を借りるのも難しいし。
Uh-huh.
ガレージさえあれば。あ、何か用?
We had spread out the blueprints on the dining hall table and were talking face to face. Asa-chan was watching us from a little distance, half hidden behind the pillar.
別に何も。
Slightly puzzled, Katori tilted her head. Oh, are we in the way? Sorry, there are no other big tables. Since we lost the garage, Flying Fish Manor has become the base of operations for our soaring circle. We used to use my room, but now I've vacated it, so we don't have any other places besides here or Katori's room. We need a table just to lay out the blueprints, so now we're using one in the dining hall.
皆さん楽しそうだなと思って。
I like fun. Can I have fun too?
楽しそう?
We all exchanged glances. Since we looked like we were in the middle of a debate, Asa-chan was unnecessarily scared.
それ設計図 ですよね。
Yeah, of a glider.
作るんですか、自分たちで。
そうだよ、全部じゃないけどね。
すごい。3年生にもなるとそんなこともできるようになるんですね。さすがおじいちゃんの慶風学園だ。
Well, I don't think this has anything to do with it. Till now, we haven't been taught anything in class about making gliders.
あれ、でもグライダーはもうあるんじゃ。
Yeah, but there are some circumstances.
あれ壊れたままだし。
Broken as fuck. Agatha said this like it was something funny. We still weren't able to fix the cracks and other damage to the fuselage that had suffered in the last flight with Amane Senpai.
まあでもしばらくは無理ね。修理も改造も。
Yeah, we want to remodel that shit, make it even better.
どうしてですか。
場所がないのよ。でっかいものを作るにはそれ以上にでっかい場所が必要なの。
でっかい場所です。
While she was muttering this, Asa-chan was thinking about something.
お腹すいた。
Oh god, and then look who's here. Hungry Beezy. Kaneko-san entered the dining hall while letting out a pathetic whimper. I looked at the clock. It was past 6 o'clock. It's already this late? It's about time to start preparing dinner. Shall we call it a day?
うん、そうだね。
We tidied up the blueprints.
朝ちゃんどうかした。え、いえ、別に何でも。
それじゃあまた明日ね。
Yeah.
またね、アゲハ。
After she saw Agaha off, Katori went into the kitchen.
さてと、夕飯の支度するか。今日はなんだっけ。
Diablo chicken and rocket salad, recipe courtesy of Hibare-san. Diablo chicken and rockets. What the hell's rocket salad? The fuck? Yesterday we made okonomiyaki from the food we had left, which was a little disappointing, although everyone seemed satisfied. So today we're making something more extravagant. By the way, Diablo chicken is a spicy chicken dish fried in peppers and spices. It's unbelievably delicious. Makes you sweat a lot, so it's a perfect dish in the summer.
じゃあ私はサラダ
The
作るわ
fuck
ね。
is rocket salad? Okay, I'll leave that to you. It's been a year since Katori started helping with the dinner preparations. She's gotten used to it already.
やったね。私あれだ。本当に美味しいのよ、朝ちゃん。朝ちゃん。
Asa-chan was staring into the kitchen and didn't seem to hear Kaneko-san's voice. Then slowly,
私も何か手伝います。
she said as if she were driven by a sense of duty. You don't have to. Right now I don't want to cause you any more problems than the issue with the room.
そうそう、これは私の仕事だから。
でも
Asa-chan was looking at Katori.
もしかして車椅子の私が仕事してるのにとか思ってる。
Don't lie to me, Asa. Don't you lie to me. She fidgeted awkwardly. Seems like Katori was spot on.
甘く見ないでもらいたいわね。私
Yeah, I'll still clothesline your ass. Don't even
結
play.
構できる女だから。
Atop her wheelchair, Katori stuck out her modest chest with pride. Don't worry. As soon as we finish preparing your room, we'll give you some chores to do too.
はい。
She seemed depressed for some reason. Did she take it as a scolding?
いいじゃん。やらせてあげれば。
Kaneko-san?
葵くんらしくないよ。部屋のことで遠慮してるのかもしれないけど、それは良くない遠慮だと思うの。
The hell do you know, Kaneko? Get out of here.
ほら、朝ちゃん、おいで。
Kaneko-san took Asa-chan by the hand and brought her into the kitchen.
いいから。ねえ、葵くん、何すればいい？
Huh. Then you could, wash the vegetables? For now, I'll try giving her an easy task. Although, since we have to prepare enough for all the boarders, even washing alone is quite a lot of work.
だって。
Kaneko-san had only brought Asa-chan in here. It looks like she wasn't planning to help. Asa-chan stood in front of the sink and picked up some vegetables.
これを洗うんですね。
Hell yeah, you are. The roots and such are covered in dirt, so wash them carefully.
わかりました。
Asa-chan replied overly seriously and started washing the vegetables. With detergent? Stop! Don't use detergent.
でも洗うんじゃ。
Just water's fine.
そうなんですか。
Been a while since I saw something as silly as washing food with detergent.
じゃあ、
Yeah.
水で洗う。
There you go. I know it was tough to figure out, but you got this. Scrub, scrub, splash, splash, scrub, 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 splash. Scrub, 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 scrub. Hold on, Asa-chan.
はい。
That should be enough. If you wash them too much, they'll lose all the nutrients.
そうなんですか？
God damn it! Quit ruining the food. Besides, at this pace, we would would have never finished.
でもちょっとしか洗わないとパイキン残ってそうで怖いし。
もういいから貸して姉さん。
Oh shit! Yoru's sick of watching your shit. When the fuck did you get here? You were trying to peer from behind and grab the vegetable that Asa-chan was holding. It looks like she was worried about Asa-chan and was watching over her.
まったく姉さんは本当に容量が悪いんだから。
Yeah.
量が多いって
Get cracking,
中
Asa.
身洗うだけなんだからさっさと終わらせる。
Oh. Yoru-chan started washing the vegetables with fluid hand movements. Is she actually good at housework, contrary to her appearance and behavior? She's unexpectedly familial. She might be a good girl after all.
野菜洗ったらどうする？何かやることあるならついでにやっとくけど。
Declared Yoru-chan, though not exactly eagerly. Then, how about cutting the vegetables?
やれないわけないでしょ。
It would be a big help if you could cut some of the onions, carrots, potatoes for the soup.
はいはい。一つだけ言っておくけど、あんたたちの手伝いしてるわけじゃないんだからね。姉さんが見てくれ
Okay,
ないから
Yoru,
や
you're
って
too
あげて
cool.
る
We
だけ。
get it. We get it. Correction, she's not a good girl after all.
ピーラ
Peel that shit.
いらないわ。目が深いから、こっちの
Oh
方が
shit.
早い。
She knows what she's doing. As she said that, Yoru-chan started peeling the potatoes with a kitchen knife. She was doing it really neatly, peeling off the skin without gouging the flesh.
なかなかやる
She's
じ
a
ゃない。
fucking beast, y'all. What? You won't admit defeat? After washing the vegetables without wasting a moment, she moved to peeling potatoes and carrots, and then started cutting them with a knife.
このくらいのサイズでいいの？もう少し小さい方がいい？
Potatoes and carrots were cut into almost identical bite-sized chunks. No, it's fine like that.
そう。玉ねぎは薄切りでいいの？
Yeah, lengthwise.
はいはい。言っとくけど、私の時給は高いんだ
I
か
don't
ら、
care
ね。
about your hourly rate, bitch. You live here now. Chop, 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 slice, 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 slice. However, why is she so skilled?
本当に上手ね。葵くんとどっちがうまいかしら。
Little girl's better, we know.
ムカつくけど、私よりできる女だ。ちょっとだけ。
She's a freaking genius girl. What can we say?
何？
Nothing. Were you preparing meals at your house?
別にこのくらい家庭科の授業でもやってればできて当然でしょ。
I guess so.
私はできてない。
Come on, Asa.
私の家、両親が開けることが多くって、使用人が作る料理が気に食わないからって。
It's like, fuck your food, I'll make my
作る
own.
ことが多かったんです。
姉さん、いらないことは言わないの。どこで勉強したの？料理。家庭科の授業でこんなことまでやらないと思うけど。ググればいいわ。
Google that shit. I see.
ネット全盛のこの時代、親から教えてもらわなくても料理
Hell
は
yeah,
で
you
きる
can.
と。
YouTube, baby. YouTube that shit.
やるちゃん
Gordon
は
Ramsay that
何
shit.
でもすぐに覚えて、何でも上手にやれちゃうすごい子なんです。だから私の自慢の妹なんですよ。
だから姉さん、余計なことは言わないの。
That's one cheeky genius girl. Whoop. Might want to click in the window and not outside of it. That day, dinner was really delicious. Alright then. Next day! A few days have passed since the twins have come to Flying Fish Manor. We looked everywhere we could for a place to move the glider, but we didn't find anything. If we were to rent a warehouse, the fee for something that large would have been considerable. We don't have that kind of money. If we discussed this with Anshan, he might have been able to refer us to a right place, but when we considered how we got the glider, we really couldn't get him involved. Our last resort was to put it in the garden. Wait, what? We carried the glider out into the garden and were covering it with a sheet. Overlap it so that the rainwater doesn't get in.
小鳥、そっち引っ張って。ねえ、長さ足りないんだけど。
The boarders were watching us at work.
こんなとこ置いといて平気なの？
I'm not sure. I don't think it's a very good idea, though. But we didn't have any other places, so it couldn't be helped. Okay.
いつまでこの部屋を使わせる気かしら。
Don't worry about it.
私はこの部屋嫌いじゃないけどな。壁の色とか出窓とか洒落てるもん。
姉さん忘れたの？
Who cares? What's wrong with the boys' room?
そうだけど。でも葵さん綺麗好きだしいい人だもん。
それは関係ないと思う。昨日だってタンスからトランクスに出
Not
てきた
trunks.
し。
Watch out, there's trunks.
夜ちゃんの短パンかと思っちゃったよ私。男の人ってああいうパンツ履くんだね。
ねえ、いい加減諦めて家に帰ろうよ。それかせめてこんなオンボロじゃなくてもっとちゃんとした寮を探してもらいましょう。
Sorry, what?
まさか姉さん本気であいつらの仲間に入りたい
She's
って
thinking
思っ
about
てる
it.
んじゃ。そもそも泥棒よ。
We weren't thieves first, okay? They pushed us into a life of thievery, okay?
泥棒だからって悪い人とは限らないよ。
Yeah, we're like
ほら
Robin
正
Hood,
義の
but
貴族的な。
we don't give anything to anybody except for ourselves.
あいつらの行為は自分たちのためでしょ。夢を叶えるためだったらルールを無視していいだなんて、それこそ本当に自分勝手だと思うけど。
Even if the rules are bullshit.
夜ちゃんに自分勝手とか言われて。あれ何かな。外にみんな集まってるよ。
Oh. Stuff cloth into the pitot tubes? Pitot? 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 Is that supposed to be pilot? I don't know. Stuff cloth into the pitot tubes so that bugs won't get inside. Then put the cover over the canopy. Hearing the racket, the sisters walked out of the dorm together.
何してるんですか？
We're putting the glider out here. From now on, it won't be causing you any inconvenience.
でもこの場所じゃ。
They said it wouldn't rain for a while. Well, I guess we'll manage somehow. Katori, is it this part long enough? I think it's just supposed to be. Is this part long enough?
なんとかこの場所で本当に大丈夫なんですか？
Probably not.
さあどうだかね。 FRP だから腐食はしないし劣化もしづらいけど全くしないってわけじゃないし。
What it really means, will it be okay because will somebody spot that shit?
そのせいで強打に問題が出て飛んでる最中にバキッなんてことも。
Ah!
あれが全部入る場所があればいいんです
It
ね。
would be better. You're right.
そうだよ。そんな場
Are these
所
little
があれば
girls
だ
gonna
け
have
ど
a
ね。
cool place for me to take my plane? I think they are.
ちょっと姉さん何考えてるの？
Uh-oh.
あそこなら入るでしょ。
Uh-oh.
本気なの？何か言いたいことがある
You
んだ
got
よ。
something to say, what you
ちゃ
say,
んと言った
bitch.
方がいいよ。
そうだ、いい場所があるわ。
Oh, God. That voice resounded surprisingly well under the clear blue sky. It sounded like something read from a script prepared in advance. Might be because it was strangely monotone. Everyone's blank gazes have turned to her all at once. Hello? Asatron got scared.
ほら、せっかく言えたんだから。
So I'll just be going now. Kanako-san gently pushed her. Asatron took half a step forward. Asatron, you just said there's a good place.
実はいい場所にここ
Well,
が
spit it out already.
どこ
Katori went for it without reservation. At times like this, she's the most honest.
どこ
Asatron shyly glanced at Yoru-chan, then pointed towards the lake.
あっちの方です。
It's over there. Is it really here? The place where Asatron had brought us was the Windmill Hill. This area is supposed to be part of the renewable energy research facilities. Citizens can enter this place freely because it has been opened up as a walking course. There's no garage where we could stow our glider, however. Asatron climbed the gently sloping hill. Yoru-chan followed her, sulking all the time. Asatron stopped in front of a large building standing on the edge of Windmill Hill.
ここです。
Aww. Agatha and I simultaneously made slightly puzzled faces. We knew this building. It had been here since before the windmills were built. It looked quite enigmatic, like a research facility or a warehouse. We told ourselves that it was just a place for monitoring the quality of the water in the lake. Now when I look at it again, it could also be seen as a workshop of sorts. It's much larger than I remembered it, too.
昔あんちゃんたちと忍び込もうとしたことあったよね。
Did we? If I remember right, the door was locked at that time, so we couldn't get inside. And Asa-chan opened that locked door with a key she took out of her pocket. Wait, what the fuck? You own that shit?
どうぞ。
The 10-year mystery was about to be solved. We stepped inside excitedly. Oh! So this is the place that they were in the cutscene. Okay, that's what I thought. I was wondering if that was going to be the case. Inside was a mess. There were several desks with old computers, documents, and cardboard boxes full of junk placed on them. There were even bottles of soy sauce and other seasonings scattered around. Things that were left behind could give off the impression someone was living here, but for some reason the room as a whole felt abandoned. A deserted and completely forgotten place. That's the kind of air that it had.
中はこんな風になってたんだ。
Uh-huh. Yeah.
ゾンビ映画に出てきそうな雰囲気ね。まだ使われてるの？
This looks like an abandoned building, basically.
いえ、もう誰もいません。ずっと昔、おじいちゃんたちが使っていた
Why the hell do you guys have a key to it? That's what I want to know.
事務所っていうよりは研究所って感じだよね。
Agatha went ahead and started looking through the things that were here.
さあ、おじいちゃんは若い頃の道楽だって言ってましたけど。
Let me guess, they were building gliders here? Why was it left here instead of being demolished?
この丘一帯がおじいちゃんのものだからよ。今は自然エネルギーの研究のために貸してるだけ。
I see. So he's a big landowner.
再開発では随分と儲けさせてもらったわ。
Okay. Eurotron grinned broadly as she said that. I guess that board chairman of Kifu Academy is this so-called local personage. The reason why he got to know my mother might also be related to that.
私たち、おじいちゃんから鍵をもらって、時
Okay.
々ここに来てたんです。
But why do you come here?
この場所が好きだったから。
Okay, but what do you do here?
好きだったのはお姉さんでしょ。
Don't lie to yourself, Yoro. You know you like it too. Yorochan muttered. I guess she was pouting because she didn't want anyone else to use it. Yep, that's exactly what it is. We examined the room with some reservation.
広いけど、ここじゃ作業はできないわね。
Why not?
グライダーを保管するには問題ないんじゃない？
いえ、ここじゃないんです。
Oh? Asa-chan trotted toward the inner part. When we passed through the door over there... Holy moly, boom bang bam. There you go. Katori was overwhelmed by how spacious it was. My mouth was also agape when I looked up at the high ceiling. This isn't a garage. It's more like...
ドックよね。
Oh? Yes, it was a dock. For building and maintaining ships or airplanes. You don't see such vast spaces and equipment anywhere else.
なんでこんなものがこんな場所にあるわけ？
Don't worry about it. Just be happy it exists.
おじいちゃんたち、昔趣味で飛行機を作ってたって言ってました。
Cool.
いつも口癖みたいに、わしらはここで青春時代を過ごしたんじゃって。
If it's Asa-chan's grandpa, then it's possible that this could have been after World War II. I guess they gathered scrap, tampered with machines and such.
どうでしょう。
バッチリよ。これだけの広さがあれば。
We could build like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10!
作れちゃうわ。うんうん。
There's no problem with the space of the equipment. Rather, there's actually more than we need. It's not that far from the runway either. It would be easier to transport the glider from here than from the school, which is in the town.
早速運び込みましょう。でもってすぐに修理に
Tori,
取り
man,
掛
slow
か
down
る
a
んだよ。
sec. Jesus.
あんちゃんに頼んで車出してもらわないとね。
Wait. They had sparkling eyes and acted like we owned the place, but I stopped them for a moment. We gotta like talk terms here. We can't just be like, yep, it's ours now. Yup, thanks. Of course, it would be much appreciated if we could use it, but hearing that we can borrow it for free actually makes me a little worried. This place is so well equipped. Can we really use it? Asa-chan made a meek face at my question.
一つだけ
Uh-oh, here's the condition.
件があります。
Asachan said nervously in a high-pitched voice. As I thought, it's not for nothing. We braced ourselves to hear what kind of condition what might that be.
私も仲間に入れてください。
Hell no! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Asachan's determined shout echoed throughout the quiet dock. It reverberated for a moment, then gradually vanished.
私グライダーのこと何も知らないし
I suck so hard, but I like gliders. I want to fly.
夜ちゃんみたく何でもできればいいんだけど、でも私もグライダー作りの仲間に入れてほしいんです。
Okay, fine. Just don't let her do anything. Meanwhile, we'll build it, and then she'll just think that she's part of it, and then we'll have this place, and then shh, don't tell her that. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, while the last part sounded like she was about to cry, Asachan did her best to speak her mind.
小鳥
Katori was thinking deeply with a serious expression. She said it the other day, that she wasn't really want any new members to join. We all felt the same way, but of course Katori understood that in our circumstances, there's no way we could refuse.
やっぱり
We need more members. You're in. Hey, Asachan,
はい。
why do you want to join us?
グライダーに興味があるから、それとも私たちが楽しそうだったから？
それは
Asachan hesitated to answer. This question must have sounded a little strict for her. We needed new members anyway. If we could also use these amazing facilities, we should have accepted this unconditionally. Such thoughts have crossed my mind. However, contradicting feelings about getting new members were still stuck in my chest.
私この場所が好きで、
Okay?
夜ちゃんと二人でここでおじいちゃんが飛行機を作ってたって言ってたから。
Uh-huh. Yorochan mentioned this before. Nissan is just interested in things that fly through the sky.
あの日も二人でここに来てました。そしたら湖の向こうから白い飛行機が飛んできて。
So, in the same way that Aoi and Katori became most interested in the glider because they saw the glider come over the lake, the twins got the same experience. A white aircraft?
その時まで私はグライダーっていう名前も知らなかったんです。
それもしかして私たち？いつのフライトだろう？
When we thought about it a little, it dawned on us. Wasn't it when we did the first test flight by any chance? After completing the main wings, we went on our first test flight. That was also the day when I piloted the glider for the first time. On that day, I crossed over the lake and flew above Windmill Hill. Then when we turned around and headed back to the opposite shore of the lake, I noticed that someone was looking up at us. If I remember right, they were two petite girls. They probably like gliders, just like Katori. I remember that was the impression I had. So it was Asachan and Yorochan who were here that time.
はい、多分。
What a coincidence. I hadn't even thought about it until now.
それからまたグライダーが見たくてここで待つようになりました。
Uh-huh.
ほとんど毎日来てたけど。
ウインチが壊れてしばらく飛べなかったのよね。
It appears that during that time, Asachan was waiting for us.
それからしばらくして、あれは夏休みの終わりくらいだったと思います。家で嫌なことがあって、私ここに一晩中隠れてたんです。気がつくと窓から光が差してて、外に出てみたら明け方の空にすごく綺麗な雲が浮かんでました。
We twitched reflexively and exchanged glances. It can't be.
紫とピンクの空に筆で描いたみたいな一筋の雲が浮かんでて、夜ちゃんと一緒に見てました。そしたらそこへ
I was shivering unconsciously. Agatha was holding her arms to keep them from trembling, and Katori's cheeks were flushed. Before we noticed, we lost ourselves in Asachan's story.
グライダーが飛んでました。
見てたんだ。
あの時はまだそれがグライダーってことすらよく分かってなかったですけどね。夜ちゃんに教えてもらって、それで分かって。 でもずっと見てました。不思議な雲が消えるまでずっと。
Asa-chan put her hand on her chest and quietly closed her eyes, as if she was trying to revive the long-gone spectacle on the inside of her eyelids.
それが理由なの？
はい、私自分に何ができるとか何がしたいのかとか、でもいても立ってもいられないんです。あの日見た光景が忘れられないんです。
When Asa-chan came to herself, her knees were shaking, like she was afraid of something. However, no matter how much she trembled, she didn't give in. She mustered all of her courage. It felt like this was something that she desperately wanted to bring up.
小鳥？
Agatha lightly patted Katori's shoulder. Katori nodded. There was no need to confirm it. We all felt the same way.
あなたしかいないわ。うちの侵入
You're the only one! Nobody else! That gives us 4! Let's go! Oh.
ようこそソアリング部へ。
As of today, you're one of us. Tears welled up in Asa-chan's eyes when she was welcomed so suddenly. Her cheeks were already red like apples.
本当に？
Oh, it's more than okay.
だって私グライダーのこと何も知らないし。
You're of use to us just by your
親
existence.
もないし。
Building or flying a glider certainly requires specialist knowledge and skills.
でも全部の作業がそうって
Yeah, some people
わ
have
け
to
じゃないしね。
read to us while we're bored. We need somebody to read us a manga. We need someone to pick up the food. We need someone to lift our spirits up. You know, do a little dance, entertain us when we're bored. Something. You know what I'm saying? We need a court jester. Isn't that how clubs work? Do they all have court jesters? Sounds fucked up. We were complete amateurs a year ago too.
皆さんが？
Damn right. Right, Katori?
ええ、何の問題もないわ。ここを貸してもらえるだけでもお釣りが来るから
Yeah, really
助かっちゃうし。それに共犯にしちゃえば秘密をばらされる心配も
Yeah,
ない
if
し
you're
ね
an。accomplice to our secret, then you're fucked too. We felt that Katori very eloquently said something crooked, but everyone did their best to sidestep the issue. The most important thing is your wish to fly through the sky.
空を飛びたい気持ち。
If that's how you feel, it's fine, right?
うんうん、その通り。というわけだから今日からよろしくね、朝。
Asa-chan absent-mindedly wiped away the tears that had accumulated in the corners of her eyes.
よろしくお願いします、先輩。
When Asa-chan vigorously bowed her head next to her, Yoru-chan sullenly looked away.
私は入らない
Fuck yo shit, I ain't joining. Even though her twin sister's prickly attitude made Asa-chan look at her with a troubled expression, a broad smile soon returned to her face. We took another look around the place that we could use now. Our heads soon started to fill with the images of what we could do here.
これでやっと始められるわね。
Hell yeah!
飛ぶための準備をね。
We felt like the time that seemed to be standing still until now started moving forward again. Hell yeah! Let's get it cracking and get it popping and get it cracking and get it popping. Please come in, come in. Oh
ここが
damn.
私たちの部屋ですか？
Aoi went all out on their room though. Look at that shit. Hella fancy. Asa-chan's eyes sparkled when she saw the tidied up room.
夜ちゃん、夜ちゃん、私たちの部屋だよ。
狭い。
Oh, shut up. Yuru's eyes glazed over it.
デカブツがどいても狭い部屋は狭いわね。
Oh, Beezy, please.
広すぎるよりは狭い方が落ち着くよ。ほら、見て見て、夜ちゃん、隅っこ。
As she said that, Asa-chan showed her the exercise bench in the corner of the room. It's a double room, so it's pretty spacious. But it seems the granddaughters of the Kifu Academy board chairman and big landowner considered it a small room. At that moment, I felt the difference in our social status. I'm sorry it took so long and that it's small.
いいんです。葵さんの部屋も私
Yeah.
好きでした。
Quit being such a bitch, Yoru.
パパの部屋みたいな匂いがするとか言ってたもんね。
Papa's?
言っちゃダメだよ、夜ちゃん。
There's only a 2-year difference between us. Even someone like me, who other people the same age called level-headed and such, had to give in to this. I think I wouldn't mind a daughter if she was as cute as them. Aw, yeah. Before that, I'd have to find a mama, though. Aw, yeah. You can use this room as you please. The rules are as I told you before.
はい、
はいはい。
Well then, yes?
お邪魔します。
No.
おー、やっと片
God
付い
damn it,
たんだね。
Kaneko, what do you want?
お隣に住んでるものです。
Oh,
Got it.
oh, she got that neighborly fucking. Hey, here's a fruit cake for moving in next door. Asa-chan gave an overly serious bow to Kaneko-san, who came in carrying some chocolates. I want some chocolates.
どうぞよろしくお願いしますかなこさん。
はいよ。こちらこそよろしくね。
The sisters happily shared the snacks they got from Kaneko-san between themselves and started eating them. I got closer to Kaneko-san to talk with her quietly. You seem to care about these two a lot. It appears that earlier today she also casually gave them advice and pushed Asa-chan forward.
ん？そうかな。そうかもね。
Could you be the best mama-san? Maybe. Which is it?
困ったことがあったら言ってね。お隣同士助け合っていきましょう。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Well then, I'll leave the rest to you.
はいよ。
I was relieved that Kaneko-san would be taking care of these two. Asa-chan, Yoru-chan. Thanks for today, for letting us use that place.
いえ、私こそありがとうございました。
私はカスタード。
I didn't say shit! Yoru-chan turned her back on me, sat down and stuffed her cheeks with chocolate. Does she hate me? I wonder. I'm looking forward to working with you starting tomorrow. You just jealous you don't have a place to go yourself, Yoru. It's alright. I'll extend an invite to you if you stop being a little busy. You know, maybe agree to help out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Too smart for her own good, I would say. Too smart for her own damn good.
やっほー、あかりちゃん。
What up?
こんにちは、かなこさん。
Uh-huh.
やけに
へへん、ちょっとね。うちの寮に新しい子が来たんだけどさ。
例の水瀬葵が寮母を務めているという
Hey, man.
不純な寮に
Don't worry about the impurity of a man running it as the mother, okay?
そうそう、そのいかがわしい寮に。
Highly dubious.
すっごい可愛い子なんだけどさ。うまくなじめないみたいで心配してたんだよ。でもやっと打ち解けてきたみたいで。
あなたって案外
Yeah,
面倒
maybe
見が
you're
いいの
maybe
ね。
you're the real dorm mother, Kaneko.
そっちはどうなの？生徒会気合い入れてやってるみたいだけど。
問題は多いけど一つずつ解消していってるわ。中でも一番厄介なのが
ソアリング部？
そうよ。まったく望月先輩が引退なさったんだから他のこと始めればいいもの。
そんなこと言って結構応援してるくせに。
してません。私はいつだって公正な
I'm
だ
a
け
fair
です。
mofo. That's all I can say.
先生はちっとも公正じゃないのにね。でさ、その新しい子もスワリング部に噂をすれば。はーい、あさちゃーん。あ、かなこさん。どうも。何してんの？
葵先輩たちを探してるんです。部活のことでお話があって。葵先輩？部活？
Yeah, you damn right. There's no lie. No ghost members here, bitch.
そっかそっか。頑張りなよ。
はい、それじゃあ。かなこさんって綺麗だよね。
そう？水準以上だとは思うけど。
I think she's just above average. Well, then what the fuck are you? Below? Oh, get fucked.
かわいいでしょ。
ねえ、かなこさん。あの二人って。
そう。今年入った風戸姉妹。理事長の孫だっけ？
やっぱり水瀬葵ね。飛岡先生と対立しているからって理事長を味
I
方
will
に
tell
つ
you
ける
now, this is not a political move, but it certainly seems that way, doesn't it?
いやー、ないない。
やはり抜け目がないわ。
Just as I thought. Ulterior motives. He's very good with his backdoor dealings. Squeeze.
なんで急に抱きつくの？
葵くんのことになると熱くなるあかりちゃんが可愛かったものです。
Yeah. Don't act like you don't love me.
何よそれ。 いいから話しなさい。やだもうこのセクハラ
You molester! Chester the molester! I mean, she does have quite the chest, so Chester the molester is not a horrible name for her. Well, it is a horrible name, but you know what I mean. It's not an inaccurate name. Anyway, what up? At noon recess, as I was eating my lunch, Asa-chan came into the classroom. Katori and Aga were with the girls, and I was eating with some of the boys I get along with. The boys suddenly got excited when they saw Asa-chan.
誰だあの可愛い子。またお前の知り合いか。
Jealous? Of course she's my acquaintance, you can see that. If she wasn't, she wouldn't suddenly call out my name, right?
どういうことだよ。なんでお前ばっか。
Cause I'm a fucking player, son. I'm a player. For now, I pushed those noisy guys aside and went over to Asa-chan, who was waiting at the door. Yo, Asa-chan, what's up?
えっと
She blushed when she realized that the upperclassmen were looking at her.
今日の部活のことで
どうかしたの？
Kotori called out from her seat.
小鳥先輩、アゲハ先輩、こんにちは。
She politely bowed her head.
そんなとこいないで、こっちおいでよ。
Beckoned by Aga, Asa-chan timidly stepped into the classroom. She was nervous about going into a classroom with older students.
失礼します。
Yoru-chan suddenly appeared from behind the door and followed Asa-chan just like a shadow. Wait, was she there before? Whatever they do, wherever they go, they're always together. Now it's the group of girls' turn to make a fuss.
双子なの？かわいい。
Oh god.
ねえねえ、誰なの？どういう知り合い？この子は私たちの後輩よ。
Tori was boasting as if she was saying that she raised her herself, even though she only met her recently.
はじめまして、風と朝です。
Once again, Asa-chan bowed politely and introduced herself. She's quite shy, but she manages to do that much. Well, she's super polite, regardless of how shy she is. On the contrary, her sister, she was looking away with a prickly attitude and completely disinterested expression. In other words, as if this had nothing to do with her.
小鳥のとこの寮生なんだけどね。今はソアリング同好会のメンバーでもあるの。
Hell yeah! Asa-chan blushed in embarrassment when Agaha introduced her as a member. Many voices saying cute were raised at her behavior. Well, it certainly was cute.
ねえ、お弁当もう食べた？いえ、まだです。これから夜ちゃんと一緒に食べようと思って。
She showed the lunchbox that she had brought with her.
じゃあ一緒に食べましょうよ。ね、決まり？
Tori forcibly made the decision. Asa-chan was fine with it, but
夜ちゃんも一緒にどう？別に構いませんけど。
alright, you're in! Yoru-chan accepted the offer too, with a reluctant expression. The pretty twins, who were just like a pair of dolls, made the group of girls all excited and noisy. Don't be hating. Well, the boys were making quite a fuss as well. Oh, but before that...
何？葵くんも一緒に食べる？
No, I'll pass on that. Asa-chan, didn't you come here to talk to me, or talk about something?
そうだった。ごめん
Oh,
なさい。
that's right. I forgot.
おかしくて。今日の部活ってあそこでするんですよね。
By there, she meant the secret base, as she told us about a few days ago.
そのつもりよ。
The leader answered.
じゃあこれ、
Asa-chan handed Katori a key.
合鍵作ってもらったから。
Hell yeah!
勝手に出入りしちゃっていいの？
Even Katori had some reservations.
はい、構いません。おじいちゃんの
Oh
許可もも
damn,
らって
even
ます。
Grandpa said it's okay. Let's go.
ありがとう。
Huh. Yoru, man, she's breaking one step at a time. She's seeing that Asa's getting friends, and she doesn't want to lose her sister to friends. So become friends also, Yoru. Become friends. Anyway, after school, we moved the glider to the new base. We also took the necessary tools with us and made all the preparations so that we could start working.
なんだか秘密基地みたいだね。
It does feel like that. It's like an underground fucking hangar and shit. It's kind of awesome. That expression fits it perfectly.
子供の頃に戻ったみたい。なんかもう。
Fired up, baby! Agaha said in a good mood and got to work. This place certainly feels a lot like the secret base that we'd made when we were little kids. This dock, constructed from steel, is just how we imagined a secret base back then. Instead of a spaceship or a robot, there's a glider. This is our secret weapon.
おー、なんかやる気出てき
Agatha was gonna burst with excitement. Oh god.
すごい
Tori's like, we gotta clean this bitch up.
全然掃除とか
Alright, well
して
now
な
you
か
have a
った
job,
の
Asa. Clean this bitch up.
こりゃ手こずりそうね。まずは埃を払ってそれから拭き掃除して。
In this room, the cleaning was already underway. There's electricity, so if we cleaned everything, we'd be able to stay here overnight. I'll return to the dormitory for a moment and get the vacuum cleaner.
そうした方がいいかも。
Tori answered while frowning from the dust. What's with Yoru-chan today? I had the impression that the Kazato sisters were always together, but today, Yoru-chan didn't come.
今日は用事があるとかで
She's going to rat us all out. Could it be that she's angry? It seems she was against you letting us use this place.
え
When Asa-chan's expression darkened, a short tone came from her cell phone. Seems like a text.
夜ちゃんからだお前の大切なものをいただいた
Uh-oh.
怪盗 Y より
Uh-oh. What did she God damn it.
画像が添付されてるなんだろう
God damn it. Tori and I got interested and we peeked at her phone.
何これ。なんかしましま模様が。
What could it be? First we couldn't tell what was on the picture. There was something like a bare human skin and a triangle of fabric with a stripe pattern.
これ私のお気に入りのしましまパンツ
What? Those were pink striped panties? Moreover, it seemed that Yoru-chan had lifted up her skirt and took a picture while she was wearing them. In other words, this was a view of underneath Yoru-chan's skirt! Asa-chan was petrified by that photo. Another text came. Fwahaha! Does it get to you? This will teach you to ignore your younger sister. Mysterious thief, why?
あの子天才じゃなくてバカだよね。
That's funny. Asa-chan still remained frozen. Seemed she was deeply shocked that her precious panties had been stolen. What could I say to console her at a time like this? Totally powerless, all I could do was pat her gently on the shoulder. The panty thief! No, not my panties! Anything but my favorite panties! No! Despite being affected by this incident, we still somehow managed to finish the cleaning in half a day. It's clean enough now.
そうね。寝袋とかあればここ
Hell
で寝られ
yeah.
そう。
We couldn't just throw things away as we please, so it's still a bit of a mess, but at least it's clean. My panties!
元気出しなさい朝。パンツなら今度私がもっといいのを選んであげるから。
そうじゃなくていやそれもあるけど葵先輩にパンツ見られたことが悲しいんですもうお嫁に行けないかも
You can't become a bride because someone saw your panties? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Anyway, this sounds like trouble, so I pretended that I didn't hear it as I put down the framed photo. Well, here we good? I placed it on the shelf about waist height. I brought this from the dormitory along with the vacuum cleaner.
いいんじゃない部屋のどこからでも見えるし。
Hell yeah.
気合入るよね。天音先輩に見られてるかと思うと。
We can't let down Amane Senpai and our past selves. These are the feelings we've had up until now. On that day, one thing ended, but it also was the start of something new. Asa-chan looked at the picture of all of us with a hint of sadness. She was the only one not there.
一緒に撮ろうね。記念写真。私たちのグライダー
Hell yeah, when the glider flies, new team photo!
そうだ。飛んだ時だけじゃなくてさ、普段から撮っておき
Yeah,
まし
dude,
ょうよ。
scrapbook time, let's go.
私たちの活動の記録ってことで。
Ah, good idea. We could leave them for our successors so that they would see what kind of activities we were doing. Alright, Asa-chan, you now have a job. Photographer.
後輩たち？
This is a club, right? We'll leave it behind for the younger generations.
そっか。そんなこと考
Yeah,
えたことなか
duh.
ったわ。
Isn't that the point? Isn't that what a club is for? What? Even though we have a new member? Just like we inherited the glider from Amane Senpai, I thought we'd leave it behind for the others, who'd be looking up at the clouds with the same feelings as ours. Maybe it's still too early to be thinking about that, but it was fun to imagine that kind of future. Certainly. Well, that might be a good place to stop, actually. Well, guys,
ごめんなさい怪盗 Y 様。
Well, guys, I think we're going to stop right here. We're probably going to learn a little bit more about this whole panty thief situation. I'm very intrigued. I am, but not that intrigued. But I am, at least it's entertaining to see what the hell this Yoru-chan is up to while her sister is making friends and she's not. She'll cave eventually. She'll join the club with the rest of us. She will. She can't hold out forever, man. She's going to break down and become a normal human being for at least a minute. But anyways, yeah, that's all for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode of If Bahama Had Wings, and in the next one, we'll continue from here about the panty thief. So, I guess I'll see you guys then. Peace!